Welcome to the Elegance Of Nae podcast. I'm your host, Nae, and on this podcast, we talk about a variety of topics with amazing stories. Let's get into it, shall we? Welcome back to the Elegance Of Nae podcast. I'm your host, Nae, and we have someone new in the building today. We have the one and only Miss Angel. How are you?
I'm fine.
How you been doing today?
I've been doing pretty well. Sunday is going pretty well for me.
That's good. How are you mentally and physically?
Mentally, I'm neutral. Just trying to keep up with everything that I got going on in my life. Physically, I'm doing well. As also try to stay in the gym.
I feel that.
Yes.
I feel that. How has the new year been treating you so far?
Full of surprises. Definitely been encountering newer things, both good and bad. But I'll just say it's not bad or good. I'm just it's been going with the flow.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So life's just been life, but you just sticking through it.
Yeah, sticking through it to the end.
I feel that. So let's start from the nitty gritty. So are you from Detroit, born and raised?
Yeah, I'm from Detroit. Yeah, born and raised. I grew up on the west side. Mm-hmm. Derby, that was the street name, and Prevost. Grew up on those two streets. So yeah.
Nice. Mm-hmm. So how were you as a kid? Were you more of a social butterfly or more introverted?
I was really introverted. I was sheltered growing up. So I only would be myself around my family. So when I got out to the real world, I was real closed in. I didn't really talk much.
How were you the same going into like middle school too?
Yep, I was still introverted in middle school. I wasn't. I kind of got more comfortable with the world and myself once I got to like the 11th grade, 11th, 12th. So yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Okay. And then what about when you got into high school? Were you more like friendly then? Did you have friends then?
Nope. So it's like not until 11th, 12th grade. That's when I really started to express myself around other people and, meet and talk to different people and actually, have friends until 11th, 12th grade. So yeah.
That's good. Did you do like any after school activities and things?
Yep. In high school, I was in the anti-bullying organization. I was on the exec board, and I was in Pretty Brown Girls.
Oh, wow.
So those are the three I remember. Probably was in more, but I can't really remember right now. But those were the three main ones I was in.
Oh, no. And what inspired you to join those?
I just like to be a part of stuff for networking opportunities as well as educational. So, yeah.
That's what's up. How were you? How was the transition for you from high school into adulthood?
I will say high school to adulthood. That's a good question. It wasn't that big of a change, a dramatic change, because I'm still transitioning. So it went pretty smoothly. I always had some type of independency. So it went smoothly. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still transitioning. So it was not as dramatic of a change that I would have thought it would have been. So
I feel that. So what inspired you to get into your field now as a stylist?
So I always liked doing hair. Growing up, I would try different stuff on myself. Experimenting with different styles and things like that. I would do my family's hair, my mom's hair, or whoever. So I always loved doing hair. What really motivated me to become a hairstylist was me wanting to further, what's the word? To better my craft. So I didn't initially really think that I would be a hairstylist. I was just trying to get better at something that I wasn't good at. So it was box braids. I wasn't good at it. So I wanted to get better at it. So I just continued to practice and charge lower prices to get, people to practice on. And I just kept getting better. Clients began to start coming. And yeah, I just kind of like.
Do you feel like styling? That's nice. Do you feel like styling is like a creative outlet for you?
Yeah, definitely. Once upon a time, it was real therapeutic for me. I would like when I would go through stuff. That was the main thing that would help me get through what I was getting through. It was real therapeutic. Now, it's still somewhat therapeutic, but it's mainly just like my job now, so it's not as therapeutic.
So do you feel
Before.
like it came out of a more of a hobby thing? Now you're just like, all right, well, I get this started, you know?
Yeah, it was. It was a hobby. Like I said, those clients they began to come like
Thankfully.
fast, pretty fast. So I knew it wasn't a hobby at
Mm-hmm.
that point. It was like I'm in, you know, this occupation now. Like I'm in the industry now. So it went from a hobby to career really fast.
Did you ever go to a higher education for it, or did you just go right into it?
Yep. So I went to hair school in 2021. I graduated in 22. Yeah, that's yep. So 21 through 22 went to hair school. I went to hair school because I was mainly a braider, but I already knew how to like I taught myself that. I didn't know much about the natural hair. So I wanted to, do more so natural hairstyles. So that's why I went. And it was actually beneficial. Most of the stuff that I learned, I do implement in my business now. So
That's nice.
it was worth it.
How has it been as an entrepreneur from when you first started into taking it like head on more seriously?
When I first started, I didn't know much about anything. I was just literally just doing it. Like as far as promotion and how to
Like really
handle the
promote.
money
Yeah.
and stuff like that, like how to actually really run a business. You still learn. Some entrepreneurs they learn as they go. So I'm still learning as I go. But when I first began, I didn't know anything about it. So
I feel that.
yes.
Hey guys, it's shout out break time. We want to give our love and support to the one and only Angel with her company called Angel J Beauty. She does amazing hairstyles from braids to twists to naturally grown hair. Check it out today and book her today actually at angeljbeauty.as.me. All right, back to the show.
So were you mainly on the west side growing up all the time, or did you ever come on the east or south, north?
So up until the age I'll say like 12ish, I lived in the city. I currently live in East Point, Michigan.
Okay.
So I stayed there. I've been in East Point since I was 14. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up.
No more moving after that.
I feel that. So what high school did you go to? I didn't even ask you that.
No, it was okay. It was all right. We was gonna get to that eventually. I went to Cass. Actually, my whole family. Well, I believe all of my siblings went to Cass. So, went to Cass. Didn't transfer anything. Stayed there all 4 years. Pretty decent school.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
Did you get lost in that school a lot too?
No.
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 Okay.
They had directories. I believe. I think they had directories. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was wondering because I know my step sibling used to go there, and he was like, I get lost almost every day because it was chaotic.
It was school big, but because we gotta be there every day. You'll catch on pretty fast. Now, if you're like, it's like the first day or the first week, yeah. But after that, it's easy to navigate through the building. Yeah, it's not that big.
I feel that. I remember my first day, like I went in there just to take a test, and I'm just like, where am I going? It is like a whole maze in here.
Yeah, it get like that.
Yeah,
brand new to the building for sure.
Yeah, especially what threw me off was having so many age groups on different floors. That was confusing to me because I'm used to because I went to Henry Ford and we had like freshmen on one floor, 10th and 11th on another floor, and then 12th grade on their own floor. So it was just like you knew what floor you was on with the different grades. So
It
that
was a
really
mix
threw
up
me off.
at Cass.
Yeah,
It was a mix
a little
up.
bit of everybody.
Yes.
So is that where you also said that that's where you had so many activities that you joined into as well?
At Cass, that's where I had that's where I joined those organizations. So now I'm in college. I'm doing basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just I like being a part of stuff, and been meeting different people.
Mm. And what's your major?
Marketing. So I'm at the Mike Illich School of Business.
Nice.
So yeah, major is in marketing. Graduation years should be 25.
That's what's up. You're getting closer.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I bet. So how has it been since you first started up until now? Do you feel like it's going a little bit easier for you, or it's still like the same feeling since you first started college?
So when I first started college, it was in 18,
Mm-hmm.
right after high school. So I stayed until 20, and then I dropped out, or it might have been 21.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. It was like the end of my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
So dropped out to do hair, to focus on hair.
Okay.
So after I dropped out, focused on hair, and then I went to hair school.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is actually like my first year back in college. So I'm a junior right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a junior right now. I'm a junior right now. So coming back to college after so many years, it is different because when I first went, we were all the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Incoming, freshmen and stuff like that. We were
Mm-hmm.
around all the same age. So now I'm, older. It seems like everybody
This is different.
is way younger than me. So that's the only different thing. And also before, when I initially went to college, it was so challenging to me at the moment. And now it's really not that bad. I think that's because of course I got older and my mentality changed and things like that. A lot changed. So definitely a different perspective
on things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like the older that we get, the more we learn different.
Yeah.
And we also intake things differently too, based off of how it's being taught to us.
Yep.
That's for sure. Are you able to? So, what made you choose that particular major? Is it because of your field, or that just something that kind of caught your eye?
Well, the field definitely has influenced it because if you have own a business, you have to market your business.
Absolutely.
Everybody don't market their business the same, but you are doing some type of marketing within your business. So, and that interested me. So I wanted to further my education in marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do I want to apply what I learned in college to my business, but I do want to work, land a career in marketing, and also continue doing hair forever how long. But yeah, so that's my goal with that degree.
Okay. I feel that. So do you feel like once you graduate you could teach others in that field, or do you feel like it depends on your flow of things?
Well, I also do want to do independent contracting work. Within the marketing field. It is a possibility that I will teach. It's just if I am in the headspace at the moment. Because it takes a special person to teach.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know how to teach. I don't really know if I know how to teach or not. So it's a possibility. I may venture out into that in the future.
Okay.
I haven't really thought about that, but
I feel that. So let's tell me a little bit more about your business. How you came up with the name idea, and how's the flow of it been going for you since you made it official?
So I changed my name quite a few times. I think when I first started, it was Angel Braids. After that, it was Hair Fascination. Then it was Precise Passion, and now it's Angel J Beauty. If like pertaining to names, a lot of companies have changed their names so many times. So when I started changing my names, I didn't think that that's how it should be, or it's like I'm changing it too many times. But a lot of major companies have changed their names like plenty of times. So yeah, I did those name changes. I initially started as only a braider. Like I said, I went to hair school and I learned how to do more natural hairstyles. So now I'm doing like silk presses and trims and stuff like that. So I didn't want my name to just be Angel Braids.
Yeah.
Because I do different things. But yeah, the name that I came up with now, Angel J Beauty, it's more simple. The other names are fine, Hair Fascination and Precise Passion, but I wanted to kind of be the face of my own brand. I wanted, when people think of my business, they automatically know who the owner is and, get attached to my brand through me. So I wanted to name it the business after me. Yeah. So as far as what I offer now, so like I'm a braider. The main styles I do is braids. I do focus on hair health as well. But yeah, it just took some time to really figure out what exactly I wanted to offer. Still will be doing changes throughout the years for whatever amount of time that I have left in the beauty industry. But yeah, still going to be adding and taking away styles for my service list.
Have you ever dyed hair?
I know how to color hair.
Okay.
But I don't like the smell of bleach. Really, it kind of makes me sick. So I don't really want to offer coloring services. I have got inquiries about that, but I don't really want to color hair. It's just not something I want to do.
Opinion.
You said what?
So that's an honest opinion.
Yeah, I don't think that stylists should do things that they don't want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your business and it's what you're willing to offer. If you're not offering something that a client wants, then they can always go to someone else. So
exactly.
Yeah, I don't feel like stylists should be forced into doing certain styles.
That's a good statement too. I feel like a lot of people don't realize when you are under your own business, you can do what you want.
Literally. You can literally offer one style on your list.
Yep.
So
and just be great with that.
Yeah. And people are gonna come to you only for that. So it's totally up to you what stylists want to offer.
Yeah. So I feel that.
It's shout out break time. We want to give our love and support to Grind and Hustle Youth, LLC. They help ages 15 and older with business etiquette skills as far as building your resume, helping with your dress attire, and make sure you're ready to go for a job interview. They also have classes too. If you're a member, you can join their music class, their podcasting class, first aid, CPR, and so much more. Check out their website today at grindhustleYouth.square.site. All right, back to the show.
So in the beginning, we had you pull out of our fishbowl and you chose physical strength. So how important is physical strength to you?
It's everything, because it's like if you don't take care of your body, then somebody else is gonna have to take care of it once you get older. So it's like, and especially when you're young, I feel like if it's a certain way you want to look, you definitely gotta get in that gym. You gotta eat a certain way. You gotta take care of yourself. It is challenging, especially to get in the gym, especially if your life already demands a certain amount of time out of your life, like job or you got kids and stuff like that. But you have to make that sacrifice, like I said, or you gonna have to deal with the consequences later. So physical strength. It was physical strength, right? Yeah. Physical strength. Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. And then when you look good, when you feel, when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
It might be the other way around. But yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Because after I get out the gym or while I'm at the gym, I feel so happy and so, relieved. Like, it's just, I feel
it's
so
a stress
great.
reliever too.
Yeah.
especially if you have a lot going on. You just go to the gym, knock it out.
That's exactly what I do. I go to the gym to just let everything out.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And that's important too when the stress messes with your mental, your physical, the way that you talk to people. So being able to have that outlet is definitely important. What's
Heck
another
yeah.
outlet for you though, besides like the gym that relieves your stress?
Right now, gym is my main thing. I would say eating. Like I love to eat so much, so that kind of sounds like contradicting, but I really love to eat. It's like my happy place. But I think I don't really do nothing else. I don't read to um I don't really read or journal to release anything. I literally just go to the gym. So that's my main thing that I do.
Okay. What about music? Is music a therapy session?
It is to a certain extent.
Mm.
Because I love music as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
What's your favorite genres?
R&B, and neo soul,
Oh,
some jazz. I think that's it. My biggest one is R&B. I really only listen to R&B.
mm-hmm.
I like rap sometimes. It depends on my mood.
Mm.
But R&B is my go-to.
Okay. Pretty much something that hit the soul.
Yes. Soothing music.
I love it. So also in the beginning, we had you choose a number between 1 through 8, and you choose 1 through 9. Lord Jesus, 1 through 10.
Yeah.
See, I'm all over the place. And you chose 8. And it says, what made you want to come on this podcast?
Well, I wanted to come on this podcast because I looked at it as an opportunity. And I love trying new things as well. I gotta stop saying I like to try new things as well. Mm-hmm. I really try to get out of my comfort zone. So I usually do things that I never really thought I'd do or be comfortable doing. So yeah, I just looked at this as an opportunity. Yeah.
To branch out.
To branch out, do new things.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So have you what's some new goals for yourself personally, and then what's some new goals for your business this year?
For myself, it will be to really to not dismiss my feelings or my mental health. To make sure I'm taking care of that. To make sure I'm getting in the gym. Make sure I'm staying on top of my schoolwork. Having some type of work-life balance. Make sure my health is doing as well. What else? Make sure I live life, because sometimes I know we get caught up in work and whatever obligations we have. So I want to make sure I spend some type of time doing what I actually like to do.
I feel that.
Yep. As far as my business, my main thing right now, main goal is client retention. I want to make sure that I'm seeing the same faces. There's nothing wrong with new clients, but I want to make sure it's consistent. So build a consistent clientele base. I am looking to add newer styles to my books, which will allow me to also make the money after the physical service, but also passive income as well. I do want to market my business more, or promotion. I want to promote my business more. What else? That's pretty much it. Invest into different I ain't gonna say different things that I need, but invest in the things that I need that would help me better my business. Like, I just bought this hooded dryer, so just buying things like that. Just things that I know I need to buy that I haven't bought yet. So yeah, and I do So that's just with that business. But also with myself, I do want to venture out and add on to my income. That's the biggest thing and the most challenging thing to do. So yes, that's pretty much all I can think of on top of my head. I wrote down some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, what's some advice you would give to someone that's trying to start in your field?
I would say you really just have to practice, 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 and practice. Just practice on, family, friends. Make sure you core all your content so you can always look back at what you started with and where you're at now. The main thing is just keep perfecting your craft. As you perfect it, then I wouldn't say that as you perfect it, but just keep perfecting your craft. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the main thing you need to do.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Now, before we wrap it up, do you have any questions for me?
I asked you when you started this business. You started it 3 years ago, right? Did you say that?
The podcast?
Yeah, the podcast.
For my podcast, I started last year.
Oh, you did say that. Yes, yeah. Fairly new. So, what made you start doing a podcast?
I always wanted to know more. For one, I network with a lot of people, and we always come across people on a day-to-day, but we don't really know who they really are and how they got there. So I always wanted to know people's stories and get to know what made you who you are, or how did you become who you are. So I always take it as a I know people are gonna hear this again, but
yeah.
Like I always take it like, if I come in a library and I see a book with your name on it, what's the first chapter? What will I see when I flip through your pages? Yeah. Real poetic. Or if I walk down the street and I see a storefront with your name on it, what's on the glass? What am I seeing through the glass? Okay, can I walk in the store? All right, cool. Walk in the store, what's on the entry front? Oh, okay, this is so. I see a back door. What's in the storage? So I kind of see it like that, and I always want to just tap into that, because we always can put a certain visual upon ourselves in front of others to be a particular way, but some people really want to know, who are you though, besides that persona? Because we always can come off as like, oh, I'm here for business, or I'm here for this, I'm here for that, but who are you past their business? Who are you as your name?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I thought of that and just built and took off with that.
That's what's up. I didn't really think of it like that. That's a deep response, or a deep way to look at human interaction. That's what's up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So before we close as well, can you shout out your business information so they know where to follow you or look into your business?
Yeah. My Instagram and Facebook is Angel J, your stylist. I'm on TikTok, Angel J, your stylist as well. I think those are all 3 of the platforms I use, the main ones. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have a website, or that's just the?
It's on my Instagram. It's in the bio.
Okay.
So yeah. And I'm Angel J Beauty on Google.
Nice. And all that information will be down in the description, guys, as well. So I'll make sure to put that down there for you to click on. Do you have any other questions you have before we close?
No, I don't got no questions.
All right, well, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure meeting with you.
Yeah, pleasure meeting with you too. No problem.
All right, until next time, guys. See ya.
It's a wrap. It was great seeing you. We're so happy you joined us for this episode. Can't wait to see you next time. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And check out our information down below in the description. See you till next time. Bye.